believe I got in this place. Hey everybody, it's Sleeve, and I'm right now in Marlton, New Jersey, and I'm going to drive down to West Berlin, and I'm going to take you on a little back road adventure, a little road I like to call the New Jersey equivalent of the Tail of the Dragon. Well, maybe it's not as dragony as the real thing, but I like it. And I discovered this road back when I was working in Mount Laurel, about a year and a half ago, maybe almost 2 years ago. Had a temp assignment that lasted me a few months over in Mount Laurel, and on Thursdays I had to get to Berlin for church, so I figured rather than going home, shower, shave, whatever, you know, and grab something to eat and then run to church, I just go run to church and grab food on the way. But I found that Route 73 was pretty much a parking lot at rush hour, so that's when I started looking on Google Maps, and that's when I discovered a little back road action that I like so much that sometimes I take it for fun. And this is one of those fun trips, folks. Now, right now we're in Marlton, Evesham Township proper. But eventually we're going to get on Main Street, and from there I'm going to show you how I get to Kettle Run Road. That's the name of the road. It is just, I love driving on it. A little two-lane out in the middle of nowhere. You try looking for it on Google Maps and it's pretty much obscured by the trees. And I like it. I like driving that way. Now right now I gotta wait because there's literally just cars coming and they ain't stopping. Well, they're gonna stop. There's a red light there. Yeah. Drawback to these little two-lane roads here is that sometimes they get so full of drivers that getting onto the road here can be, oh man, as soon as it's clear one way, it's not clear the other. I hate that. Yes, I haven't done a gripe video like Wallaby 26 has, but I pretty much am there. Hold on, yeah, there we go. Because I do have to admit that as much as I love my home state, I'm from New Jersey, I'm from South Jersey, I've been here all my life. Well, except for 3 years in Virginia and 3 in Indiana. As much as I love it out here, well, as much as I enjoy, I can't even say that now, I can't even say enjoy. Well, the one thing I can't stand are the drivers in my state. Yeah. Don't get me wrong, some of them are great people. Some of them are the nicest of the nice. And then you're at a stoplight, light turns green, and before you even hit the gas, something, a little holy nudge from the Lord, maybe he prevented you from hitting the gas too soon, because even though it's red their way, someone just flies across the intersection. Oh yeah, that's happened to me more than I care to admit. Yeah, I just checked out the Walmart that Wally B26 did his Christmas video from, and I gotta tell you, it was bringing back memories of what it used to be like shopping at Walmart when they first came here to New Jersey. Believe it or not, there was a time when there was no Walmarts in New Jersey. Now they're on every street corner just about. But back when they were small, back when they didn't have a grocery store and a taxidermist office and every other possible thing you can possibly want or need, or you didn't know you needed, but it's there. Now, back when Walmart was Walmart, honestly, it was refreshing. I could not believe how much I had forgotten about what Walmart used to be like. Back when I liked shopping at Walmart. I mean, don't get me wrong, I like saving money. But I think Walmart in the modern age has really kind of become meh. That's just my opinion, mind you. I mean, it doesn't hurt that with the absence of Kmart here in the lower 48, I mean, yeah, there's what calls itself a Kmart in the former Kmart Garden Center in Miami, Florida, but no. Kmart used to be an amazing store, especially around this time of year, Christmas time. I mean, yeah, Thanksgiving hasn't happened yet, but yeah. And we are right now passing Cherokee High School. It's actually kind of funny. Was it Cherokee or was it Lenape? There was actually man, this is like going back like 30 years. There was a girl I had met at kind of a youth function or whatever when I was, I was just a senior in high school. Going to I graduated from a Christian school, and she went to this public school. Was it Lenape or was it Cherokee? Probably Lenape. Same district, really. I think Lenape's in Medford. And kind of liked her, actually. But I was going off to college and she was still in high school, so snowball's chance in Honolulu there. And then a couple years later, I found her phone number on a book I had, or in a book that I had had at the time. Hawaii. Man, they really drove far away. Didn't know there was a bridge. I know. But yeah. So I, on a whim one time, I called her up. It was 2 years later. Wasn't the same girl that I met, just 2 years before. Totally different, I mean, she changed in 2 years' time. And just really didn't feel the same. Maybe I should have struck while the iron was hot. I don't know. But that was 30 years ago, so lots changed since then. I've changed since then. And my dad would always say when I was a teenager, hindsight is 20/20. I guess that's true. I guess we don't see clearly until after the fact. Now here's Kettle Run Road. This is where the action starts. Little 2-lane road in the middle of nowhere. I mean, seriously. You'd have a hard time believing that we're in suburban New Jersey. We're in the woods. leaves changing color. I mean, here we are. It's only the second weekend in November, and it's beautiful. I love the colors of fall. I remember when I used to go to school in Virginia, the university I went to was literally right on the Blue Ridge Mountains. You walked out your dorm in the mornings during the fall, saw the color of the leaves on the trees on the side of the mountain. It was just, I mean, an artist could not paint a better picture than God did. Oof. Even when I was, stressing about tests and papers and this and that and relationships and blah blah blah, I just remember I'd be making my way out the door of my dorm on my way to class, and shoot, did you see that? That kind of Eldorado convertible. Whew. There was almost one less on the road, if you ask me, but whatever. Yeah, I'll leave that in there, definitely. Wallaby 26, everything you said about New Jersey drivers is right, and then some. But yeah, I'd be walking out of my dorm, and even as stressed as I might be at whatever I was going through, just take a look at the mountains, the leaves on the trees, and it centered me. It made me think less about my problems and really just be thankful for the world that God has given me. Given all of us, really. Honestly. Nature is an amazing thing, really, when you think about it. I mean, I remember driving through here and some of these trees still had, singed bark from a fire that happened out here. But as time went on, leaves grow back, needles grow back, the trees grow back. Life, once again, finds a way. And beauty is restored. Yeah, driving out here does get me to think about life, think about really everything. How thankful I am to God for just what I have and what He's allowed me to do with this life He's given me. Honestly, every day I'm just amazed. Really, everything. Oh, shoot. There we go. I tried to adjust the camera a little bit and came loose. Had to fix it while driving. This windy road. Boy. And I think I took a wrong turn. Or did I? Did I take a wrong turn? I don't think I did. Honestly, when you really think about it, sometimes you're supposed to take the wrong turn. You're supposed to drive on a different road. Actually, I'm on the right road. It just felt wrong at first. Ah, boy. The afternoon sun is shining right at us, almost blinding us. Well, it's almost 4 o'clock. It's about 5 of here. Pretty soon it's going to get dark. As days get shorter. And it grows a little colder. But that's all part of the cycles that we go through. Cold and heat, winter and spring. But I'm just glad that, you know, I look at my life, not exactly where I want to be at this time in my life, or wherever I thought I was going to be in this life, but hey, I'm 47. In a couple of months, I turn 48. I've been doing this YouTube channel for 4.5 years. Yeah, we're coming up on Route 73 here. See, we just really cut out a whole swath of Route 73 by taking this back way. But yeah, been doing this YouTube channel now for 4.5 years. Been driven through 5 states. Well, I gotta count the little section of New York State that I drove through between Montague, New Jersey and Matamoros, PA. Had to go through Port Jervis, New York, even though I didn't stop and film anything there. Maybe one day I will venture out to New York State. I should. There's a lot of interesting things I want to see out there. And despite my love affair with donuts, I've managed to lose a little over 70 pounds. Getting healthier. At a job I'm at, I lift a lot of heavy items, and I noticed my strength is increasing. I'm starting to see, you know, some positive changes in my life. And honestly, I'm looking forward to what is coming next. I mean, think about it. In the 4.5 years I've done this YouTube channel, I've gone from a guy who never thought I'd put a video up because I was too scared it would be subpar or that it wouldn't work out. I mean, I did record some videos prior to actually doing my first 2 YouTube videos I put up back in April of 2021. But I always told myself, no one's ever going to want to see this. Well, maybe. Maybe not. Maybe you'll want to see the video I just shot here at the Napa Auto Parts. Can't see through this Kia Sorento, but when we start moving, and yes, Wally B26, I use a turn signal. I may be from New Jersey, but I happen to use turn signals. But this was the former Rite Aid in Berlin over here that closed back in 2024. I did a video of that location before they closed, and that's one that Mark from 42freeway.com had linked to in his story about that place becoming the new Napa. And you may remember that old tire place that I managed to get into. Well, it's been torn down. I tore it down this past summer. You know, I don't regret walking in there before it was torn down. I probably would have regretted it if I never did it, knowing I could have, and now it's gone forever. I mean, that building lives on in my videos. A lot of places get to live on my videos. Places aren't here anymore. I like that. What I don't like is driving the White Horse Pike. I mean, this is the way I come home from church, come home sometimes from work, because I work out, well, they say it's Berlin, but I'm literally a block away from Pump Ranch Road. It's like Cedar Brook, Winslow Township area. And so I usually come the opposite way to go to work Monday through Friday. But, you know, the commute to work ain't so bad. It's just driving the Pike home that I've never really enjoyed. It just seems like when you're going in this direction, when you're going eastbound, especially once you get into Clementon and Lindenwold area, it just seems like everybody and their second cousins, dog groomers, college roommate twice removed is in a race that you did not sign up for, but you better win it, darn it. Like it's Death Race 2000 or something. I kid you not. It used to be Berlin, Chrysler, Plymouth at one time. Before, was it 09 when, was it all the, you know, automakers were struggling, and so the government bailed out GM and Chrysler. But in order to do that, you gotta close a bunch of dealerships. Okay. The government said that because the government knows better than you do how to run your business. Honestly, I'd say I'm more libertarian in this area than I am in any other area. If you don't know how to run your business, then maybe you should just close down. But if anyone definitely doesn't know how to run your business, it's the government. They're the ones that usually cause the problems that make your business hard to run. Ooh, an SVO. I always liked Mustang SVO. You know, it's a 4-cylinder. It's cool. Yep, and then here's the Gate of Heaven Cemetery. My aunt is buried there, my mom's side. She's like only 10 years older than me, so she died at age 45. I was 35 at the time. I'm 47 now, so I'm older than she was when she passed. actually had a living grandparent up until I was 43 when Grandma passed. I used to, talk a lot with my grandma, and I'd say, I'm really kind of lucky here to be, my late 30s, 40s, whatever, and still have a living grandparent. She's like, well, that's because I married young. And within the first year of their marriage, they had my mom, so they got to be alive to see about half their grandkids get married. Now this I don't understand. Right here, this is a new stop sign. Over by that tree over there is the old stop sign, but people constantly blow that stop sign like it's nothing. They just disregard it. So what does the borough of Clementon or Camden County or NJ DOT do? I don't know who was in charge, but some enlightened soul in government, yep, ranting about government again, decided in order to fix the problem of people possibly getting T-boned at an intersection because people keep on blowing through that stop sign, let's put another stop sign on the other road. Yeah. Because nobody will blow through that. See how effective that is? I'm going to be quite honest with you. There's a whole lot of things in this life I just don't understand, but what the heck do I know, right? Well, I'm almost home, so, and I got a bunch of things to do at the house, so I'm gonna let you go. But as always, like, share, subscribe, comment, ring the bell, tell a friend. Check out my merch. The link is in the description. Have a great day. Remember to stop at the stop signs. Thanks for riding with me today and let me rant. And I'll see you guys on the next video. Bye for now.
WNJB now concludes its broadcast day.